For my assignment one, the role that I decided to research on was an entry-level controls engineer. And if I would be able to get a rotational program type of entry-level job, I think that would be my preferred, just because for my understanding, rotational programs within companies. Usually they're bigger companies, but they offer the opportunity to work in several different roles. And um, this to me would be the best because it gives you one the opportunity to see many different roles and understand the company better. But also, I think coming out of school, we don't have that much hands-on experience, and I think this would give um, a great opportunity to get that quick hands-on experience sort of and maybe spark a new interest within us. Um, but the one that I chose to focus on was a controls engineer. And the reason that I chose controls engineering was because I got to take the controls class that we are required to take, and I really enjoyed it. Um, I enjoyed the math part of it a lot, which after doing some research, I found that the actual role within a company wouldn't really require brain down math as much as it would require coding. Um, and I know in that class we did the lab and the lecture, and so it seems that it would be more similar to what the lecture would look like, which was working with MATLAB and Simulink and creating feedback loops and control systems in general. Um, this role from my research in California as an entry level, you could get anywhere from 75,000 to 95,000, which I think is on the higher end when you compare it to other parts of the country because California usually just has higher salaries because the cost of living is higher. Um, some things that are required for this is understanding PLC programming, MATLAB, Simulink, any other like coding like Python or C++, an understanding of sensors, motors, pneumatics, and hydraulics, and then the ability to work with an electrical schematics and with electrical and computer engineers. I think from my understanding, the mechanical portion of it is more is still programming and um doing those things, but it's more on the um kind of finding solutions for why loops might not be working or actually seeing the controls programs being put into whatever system and seeing kind of in the hardware part of how we can enhance or better the control systems. Um, and I think something that I can do to improve or give myself a better chance at having a role like this is to improve my MATLAB skills because it takes a high level of MATLAB and I think I'm not there yet. Um, and I really would like something like this because I think that it would challenge me, but also it would keep things interesting whenever you're working in an area where you're having to solve problems, which is all engineering. The problem is never the same. And so having to debug or troubleshoot or things like that with the control systems could give me that chance to kind of have a fresh take every single day.